Why are you going to find side A first? Yeah, and then you'll have a pair, right? Okay, so let's find side A. A is equal to the square root of,
Oh, wait, one.
because we're not looking for angles. All right, 10 squared plus 15 squared minus 2 times 10 times 15 times the what? Cosine of his angle, 115. So, you just go square root and you put it on, uh-oh, what happened?
Why did you do it like that?
Brent?
What makes you decide which equation to count?
I don't really, I'm not a big formula person. I just know that when I'm looking for this side, I'm going to use these two sides that make the angle. Mhm. And then minus 56. But you could say, what's the formula for A? Actually, it would be 15 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 15 times 10, but it's not going to affect the angle. Yeah, you should just put it all in and let your calculator worry about order of operations, okay? Because he's going to follow order of operations, and y'all are deciding what you want to do for order of operations, so you might not. So it's easier just to let him do it all, okay? What y'all get for A? 21.26, right? Very good. So this is equal to 21.26. Now where am I going to go from here, guys? I'm going law of sines, okay? If I can use law of sines, I'm always going to go back to it. It is always easier. Okay, so, I don't know. They're not putting it in right. So 21.26 over the sine of 115 is equal to, who do you want to find next, B or C? B. So if I use B, who goes on top? 15 is to the sine of B. Now you're looking for an angle, so now I'm going to have to use what? Inverse sine. Very good. So inverse sine of, you're cross multiplying, all right? The two that you do know go on the top, so 15 times the sine of 115. The one that you don't know, partner, 21.26 goes on the bottom. That's going to give me angle B. 39.75. Alright, and then, how can I find angle C? Yeah, I'm just going to subtract. I'm going to say angle C is 180 minus 115 and minus 39.75. So, 25.25. Okay? Everybody okay with that? Alright. So here's the last problem that I want to do, and then we'll be finished. Then y'all have to show me how to merge these two videos that I just messed up.
What you can do is you can go on your first video and put like links and second part flashing that like towards the video. You don't have to do that. Or you can just add it to file. Or that.
That way it's not easier.
You can just write the 4-second part.
How that knows different one.
Huh?
How that knows
Like you write it onto this one.
I'd like to. That's what I want to do.
No, you already saved part
Do you
one.
want to do it?
I know, but you can put your name on.
Do you want to do
Yeah, I
that?
think you're right on it.
That's how you do like merge video. Oh yeah.
It's really easy to merge them, really.
Okay. All right, here we go. So here we go. Example 4. Guys, listen. I'm going to read the problem, and when I start reading the problem, I want you to tell me what's the first thing that pops in your head, okay? A ship travels 60 miles due east, and then adjusts bearing. Very good. I'd like to say I'm going to make this, and you're going to draw the picture. Listen to my words. They didn't tell me the answer. Okay, so they gave you the picture, so I'll give you the picture. A ship travels 60 miles due east. So So this is A, and he goes 60 miles due east to B. Then he adjusts his course northward as shown in the picture. It looks something like this.
Can we go back and do like squares, area of squares?
After traveling 80 miles in the new direction, the ship is 139 miles from its beginning point. Now, here's the question. Find the bearing from B to C. Okay, so find the bearing from B to C. So the first thing that you need to know, if you're going to find a bearing, y'all remember what a bearing is? A bearing is a direction, right? So you're finding the direction from B to C. Will it be the same bearing as from C to B? No. So you have to know where to draw your north-south line. Do I draw it at C or do I draw it at B? B. Very good. C. All right. Now, what am I going to need to find? Angle B. You're going to have to find angle B. Now, after I find angle B, does everybody see the bearing angle? Is it the whole thing? What part is it? Yeah, it's this little piece right here. How am I going to find? I'm going to call it theta. How am I going to find theta? Because that's going to be my bearing. From 0 degrees north, that's my bearing.
Minus 90.
Very good. Find angle B and then take out this 90 part right here. Okay, so let's find angle B. All I know are sides, so what do I have to use? Law of cosine. So you're going to say the cosine of B is equal to, it's going to be 80 squared plus 60 squared minus 139 squared. All over 2 times 80 times 60.
I thought it was 2 times.
It's 2 times the first 2.
Oh,
The only way this side is used is to subtract it on the top. Okay, so you're going to do inverse cosine of, and you're going to put all that in there. Or you can find the answer in this one.
so I'll just do the first cosine.
That's exactly right. The only time you do inverse function is to look for an angle. Okay, so that's angle B. Tell me what you get angle B to be. What?
Wait, that's not moving.
That is.
Oh, yeah.
That is, angle B. 166.15, is that right? Okay, now, how am I going to find my bearing? What do I need to do to that? Subtract 90 from it. Okay, that's taking this part right here out. And then you're just left with that angle.
I didn't know anything about angles.
Well, we drew a north-south line, and they say you go due east, so that's an east-west. All right, so that's going to give you 76.15, and that's my bearing. Could I also write it as north 76.15 degrees east? Okay, either one of those. I would use this one. That's an aeronautical bearing. But there's nothing wrong with this one. Okay.